Alright, everybody. It has been a while since we've done a stream. Actually, it's been about 9 days, but. Well, I thought we'd do a stream because, it's been a bit. Alright, everybody. It has been a while.
Oh, no,
Stop! Stop! I said stop! 9 days, but there we go. Yay! Yeah, that's awesome. Anyway, how you all doing today, chat? Hope you all having a wonderful day. Dang, DJ Ninja is live. I remember DJ. Ooh, now that is cool. Ooh, hey, that's awesome. Okay, Discord. It's been a while. I feel like, even though the last stream we did was for the was for the FNAF trailer. But I think a lot of stuff has happened since then, and I kind of wanted to talk about that. Banana Kadabra, Banana Split Show. Yep. A lot of stuff has happened since then. We had a, let's just say, kind of viral video. Well, not I wouldn't say viral, but we had a video on the channel that got pretty popular. We also have this one. Guys, support this video. This one took me maybe about an hour and a half to make because I had to get all the images and then edit it all. It was a whole process. So plus all the little tiny things of this video was kind of insane. So if you are able to support it, I'd appreciate it. But you all really knocked it out of the park with this new video right here. Circling around. You've really knocked it out of the park. So I want to, say my gratitude and, really say, thank you. I appreciate it. I very much. Kate likes cookies. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah. So I wanted to talk to you about some stuff. So yeah, that's one of them. Number two, the Minecraft movie came out. I saw it, and it was definitely something. If you've seen on the internet everything, then you probably know what I'm talking about. And then what else? I feel like there's been some other stuff. I've been kind of trickling out store tours. All my store tours are out from when I was on my trip in South Carolina, or just in general on my little spring break, like this, and then kind of this. But I literally did this like a few days after I got back from spring break, or like got back home. And I also have shows that I need to upload too, so expect those. But I will say, guys, I'm a bit, I don't usually ask for much, but when it comes to Chuck E. Cheese videos, it's a kind of sad to see the fact that I released this 5 days ago. Part of me is also like, how did I release that 5 days ago? Like, what? And it only has 971 views. I feel like we can just do a little bit better than that. No hate, but considering, I'm gonna be honest. My store tours aren't really popping off as much. Like you look at my you look at my other store tours and stuff, and they do relatively well. Now I'm generally pretty thankful for how my store tours do. In general, 1,000 to 2,000 views is good. Either way. So all I ask is that if we maybe can get this to like 1,500 views, that'd be good. But the like count I was pretty happy with. Let me see if it'll show here. Unless it doesn't. 33 likes is pretty good. And we even got some comments on here, so even if we're not getting that many views, I'm still glad that we're getting some interaction, and so that makes that makes the videos worthwhile to do. Um, so yeah. As far as my future of Chuck E. Cheese, and I talk about this a lot, but as far as my future goes, it's very, 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 very uncertain because like it's incredibly. I want to tell you all something. It is incredibly, incredibly hard to make Chuck E. Cheese content because basically all the stores besides legacy stores and a couple, like maybe a handful, or just like maybe like a couple of other little stores that a couple of just stores that haven't gone 2.0, franchise stores, stuff like that. 2.0 is done. Besides Canada, obviously, and whatever locations they maybe decide to open, etc., etc. um, you know, it just is very, hold it is very, and I mean like it's pretty hard to make Chuck E. Cheese content when a lot of the time you just kind of want to see a bot. I'm very thankful though that I was able to get the opportunity to see Sumter, um, because I didn't think I was maybe gonna even see a bot this year, but I've gotten seen one. So if I don't see any others this year, then well, if I do see any, then I'll probably see like legacy stores maybe, besides Springfield, of course. I hope to see some other legacy stores this year, but hopefully I get the opportunity. Like maybe if I go to New York this year, I don't know, I could see Nanuet and Hicksville. That'd be really cool. I would like to see it, to see both of those stores. Heck, I was pretty close to Pineville when I went up to South Carolina because North Carolina and South Carolina right by each other. Plus, we even went through North Carolina to get to South Carolina, so you know I could have technically went to Pineville possibly, but I don't know. I feel like Sumter was just a store that like you will not see often. Heck, we don't even know the fate of Sumter. It's either just gonna stay open the way it is, or it will close. Cause um, 2.0 and all that. Heck, for all I know, Sumter could be closed by now, but I would have found out immediately. But yeah, it is open. So and Sumter is awesome. It is such a cool location. It is in. I'm not exaggerating. Sumter is insanely small. It is insane how small it is. It's like Joplin, Joplin, Missouri, the former Chuck E. Cheese that closed last year. Um, it is. Speaking of which, Joplin closed, I guess, a year ago. Dang. Well, that is unfortunate. But literally, Joplin, like the layout is practically exactly the same. It's almost kind of identical to Sumter in a way. In my opinion, yeah. Plus, it was a phase, like it was like a phase 3 and 4 store. Um, yeah, it was probably about the same size of Sumter. Like this is well, here's the size of it. So take that as you will. Yeah, it was about the same size as Sumter. So they were pretty similar. Um, and it oh, what the heck? Oh, that was so close, so close. Oh, I was rolling around a Pringles can, and the top came off, but it faced on the back of the. So basically, when you open it, so the top side it faced downward, and all the little tiny crumbs were on top of it, and they didn't like fly on the ground or anything, which is good. I need to throw these away. I don't know why I have them on the ground. Probably just something to fidget with. I don't know. You know, part of me is also just kind of like, kind of. Well, let me tell you something, y'all. I could have went to see Joplin. I don't say that much, but I was very close to Joplin when I went to Springfield, Missouri. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna see how far away Springfield, Missouri to Joplin is. I want to see. Um, wait, maps. I want to see how far it would be. Literally, oh, hold up. Literally, Springfield, Missouri to Joplin is only like less than an hour and a half, like an hour and 5 minutes to like maybe an hour and 25 minutes. So close to an hour and a half, but yeah, I could have gone to Joplin, and I maybe wouldn't have had to go to Sumter. I didn't even know Sumter existed until like a few weeks, like a couple weeks ago. If I'm being like totally honest with you guys, um, and we made it work. The only reason why I knew about Sumter because Seth Street Needs did a video about it, and thank God he. Oh man, I'm just. And thank God he did because, you know, it was a very good opportunity to see Sumter because it was an awesome location, and I am very thankful that I got to see Sumter. It was such an awesome location. Um, Speaking of Springfield, Illinois, Chuck E. Cheese. I wonder how that location's doing. It's been a while. I remember that was probably one of the first Chuck E. Cheese's I went to, where like I actually kind of like kind of like out of state. Besides like Woodbury, but even then, I wasn't like heavily into Chuck E. Cheese. You know, I obviously cared for the band, and like I liked Chuck E. Cheese, but I wasn't like insane as I like, and it had like insane craze of the band that I do kind of now. Even now, with 2.0 having now been finished and all that, I'm I would say I'm a bit more laid back a bit. I still watch Store Tours frequently. Um but being a fan and I'm still in the fandom, I still make videos obviously, as you know. Um Everyone, I made a vid 25 minutes ago how to I want to see, hold up. That's kind of cool, impressive. 354 subscribers. Oh, wait, was it like a YouTube short? Oh, yeah, it was a YouTube short. Is that Deltarune? Or is that, it looks like Deltarune or something. Anyway, Gooba Sands, keep up the good work. I'm proud of you. Um, but yeah, the future of my Chuck E. Cheese videos are very uncertain. Even if I just kind of lay back and kind of stop, and revert my channel back to Oden's Wii Magic, that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop making Chuck E. Cheese videos. It just means that the primary focus won't be set on everything Chuck E. Cheese, like my branding and everything as CEC Missouri. It'll go back to it'll go back to Oden's Movie Magic. And even if I change my name to CEC Missouri, that does not mean I am I may not change it back in the future. Like even another thing, even if I change my name back to CEC Missouri, I might still like use my intros to see Skumazilli for my Chuck E. Cheese videos, all that. Plus I don't talk about I don't talk a lot about a lot of stuff often that's like important because it kind of comes and it goes and stuff. But I also have like kind of I want like not like not a sponsorship deal necessarily, but like I have I'm a part of the Team Havoc energy drink. It's similar to G Fuel, um, but Havoc Energy. It's pretty awesome. I have a creator code. Use code Dreamscale. That is capital D lowercase REAM, capital S lowercase CALE. Dreamscale to get 10% off at the checkout. Um, so I haven't checked my statistics on that, you know, on the stuff because like I said, that came and went, and I haven't even done a self promo. I think at all for that. Um, Oden will be Magic kind of X. Um, Team Havoc energy drink. Um, I don't know. But they're cool. I definitely I haven't even tried the drinks, bud. I need that's something I need to do. I need to try the drinks and like make like one of those cool commercials about how I'm a official partner with Havoc Energy, blah 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 blah. You know, um, yeah. So, like I said again, and I'm gonna keep saying this as the year goes on. I do not know what the future is going to be with me and Chuck E. Cheese in terms of content. Do I want to keep making store tours? Of course I do. I love, heck, even beyond just making store tours, I love going to Chuck E. Cheese and making just, I would say beyond the store tours, I love going to Chuck E. Cheese, and even some 2.0s. Like I picked a few that I really like. Like for example, Overland Park, Kansas, is probably my favorite 2.0 ever. Even though it's a 2017 technically, they do have some newer 2.0 elements. Like they have the new dance floor video wall. Since I last went there, they got that now. Which I went there about 6 months ago. So it says on my little video. Also, I'm gonna just yoink that back up. So um, it's awesome. It's awesome. What else? Saving St. Cloud, Minnesota. I do not talk about that much because again, like I said, it came and it went. But that was something really awesome. We all dream. We all dream to get a moment like that where we can save something that like some history of in this case Chuck E. Cheese. We all want to have that moment. I was fortunate enough to get the moment to where I could save a Chuck E. Cheese store, and there's so much else I could have saved if that car was empty. But for what it's worth, I think we saved enough, and I don't have anything like up on display or anything. The my like the wooden signs right there. If you see on my thumbnail, I literally am staring. I'm staring at them right now. They are literally just kind of leaned up against a wall, and then I think the part of my of the Studio C beta is under my bed because I had like nowhere else to put it, and then some other little miscellaneous things I got like the fiberglass like the fiberglass artwork and the bolts and the other little stuff, the carpets and the fur. That's all in my little Chuck E. Cheese, like all my Chuck E. Cheese merch and stuff. What that is, because originally I was gonna have a bot go there. I was gonna find the parts to get it, but honestly, I'm not doing that anymore. it would take me a while, but yeah, it would take me a while to do that. But I am working currently to build my own animatronic, like nothing Chuck E. Cheese related, but it will be dream scale related. So, anything like in game and stuff, and it's also gonna be used for. It really will only be used for. I think I don't know if this is the first time I'm gonna talk about it. I feel like I've mentioned it one time else, but I'm working on a show called Whisper. It's a prequel to Dreamscale. I filmed some of it, like about 90% of it with my friends, literally a week ago today. But some of it's gonna be scrapped. I'm gonna write a new script. But even then, I think I might get some other people to film with. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. See, because what matters to me is that my vision is being fulfilled. It's the vision that really matters to me. Because I want to make sure I have the right people that you know can fulfill the roles and the vision that I want to achieve, if that makes sense. So with that being said, expect that. I think we're aiming for about a summer release. It's gonna be about a 3-part series. Potentially, I don't know, unless it'll just be like a short film or something. Either way, it's gonna be something cool. So I hope you all get excited for that, because it will be fun. It will be fun. And then I don't know what else. I feel like that's about it, honestly. Just keep watching the videos. It's been fun to kind of watch stuff, like all the comments and stuff. It's been it's been interesting. But I really really appreciate the support. It means the world to me. I oh, oh I really appreciate the support. You all are awesome. And yeah, y'all are very cool. I feel like I feel like there was something else. Oh yeah, there's a kind of a shameless plug, not a shameless plug, but hold on, I do also want to check one thing real quick, and then I'll get to my little last part of this, and then I think we'll end the stream here. Oh my God, he got back to me. Ah! Ah! Oh my God! Oh my God! Ah! Oh my God. That is insane! He got back to me in 2 hours. No, not even. No, like he literally got back. Dude, I was literally checking my email. I wasn't checking it constantly, but I was just like I kind of had it open and I was kind of like flashing through it, through other tabs. And oh my God, he got back to me. Let's go. Yo. Yo. That is insane. He got back to me so quick. That is insane. Anyway, to end things quick, not quick. What's it called? I have all the time in the world, but I do want to say one more thing for the live stream. I'm not gonna say much about it, but I just want to put kind of like a promotion in here. Since I feel like it'd be cool. I have a cousin in my family that made a feature film called Walking Man. Not the new movie, A Walking Man. It's called just Walking Man. Here, let me make sure I have chat up. It's called Walking Man. It's a 2019 movie. This is yes. This is actually real. I'm not lying, guys. Um this is for real. It got entered into film festivals. It won. I want to say it won some awards. I mean, I see some. Hey, let's look on Amazon, bro. Well, can I see? Here we go. Now I can maybe see what it won something in Nashville, I think. All other ones. I haven't actually watched the movie, if I'm being totally honest. But it is it's a movie that my cousin made with some. It looks to be really good. If you want to watch it, it is on various streaming platforms like YouTube TV, Tubi for free if you want to watch it. Fandango at home for free if you want to watch it. Or if you have like streaming services like Peacock or Amazon Prime, you can watch that. Or if you want to like buy it or rent it, I think that's an option. So YouTube, Google Play, and Apple TV. I'm gonna have to watch it. I hope it's good. I think, from of course it's gonna be good. So and people and critics and audiences liked it, so that's good. And no, I am not lying about this. This is true. This is not like a lie. This is actually genuinely true. I know this is a bit hard to believe. Like, Odin, your cousin made this movie? Yeah, he made this movie. I just like I knew about it when it came out. I knew about it when it came out, but I never really put a lot of thought into it. But now, it's. I might watch. I mean, at the end of the day, I will watch it, but I don't. Soon I'm gonna watch it and hope it's good. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. Um. But yeah. Um. But yeah. The director of the project is my cousin, and yeah. So. Support the movie. It already came out, obviously, but even support now would be awesome. So, yeah, I think you like that. So, thank you so much for watching this live stream. I hope you all have enjoyed. I have been Oden, and I will see you all later. Bye bye.